HD song this stream because Ray got upset and sad, and I had to get a lecture from K-Huck about feelings and shit. So, you know what? Fuck that. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. So you know what? For your guys' entertainment, here you go.
Have you ever gone outside into the mud while wearing socks? Do you go through daylight savings with that ever-changing clocks? Did you ever leave your laptop sitting outside by a tree? You might have ADHD. Did you chew on your shirt collar when you were a kid? Did you chew on a fly swatter once? I actually did. Do you space out on a book after page number 3? You might have ADHD. Did you cheer up a good friend because you love to make them smile? Did you solve a puzzle really fast? It takes others a while. Are you super entertaining and the life of the party?
So how pissed off at me right now are you?
I know, I'm fine.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I said it was sus. Just saying, I said it was sus.
Yeah, it's very fucking sus. It's still fucking sus to this fucking day. And the thing...
And now that we know she does thrift shopping, that's even more sus. Because you can buy old army stuff like that at thrift stores.
I have to make the joke. I know it's an old joke and it's dated, but do you think she's ever bought some sheets that smells like R. Kelly's piss?
I'm not touching that one.
But shit, it was 75 cents or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But no, to me it's like this. We never stated that we feel that she is a horrible fucking human being for lying about like a fucking grandfather being in the army or anything. We never fucking said that she didn't have a grandfather that was in the army. What we said was it's kind of fucking sus that she cares more about fucking posing in a fucking flak jacket on Memorial Day than to actually fucking talk or than celebrating her grandfather. And it still pisses me off to this day. But there is other news we should get into. Shall we get into Elon Musk territory now?
Oh God, go ahead.
From Jerry News, adult content on X. X, the social media platform owned by Elon Musk, has formalized its policy to allow users to post consensual adult content, provided it is appropriately labeled. I can see that fucking backfiring.
Yep.
I can see people actually not even bothering to fucking label shit, and all of a sudden you go on your thing, on your fucking X profile, and you're just like, why is there a bunch of titties and ass flopping in the fucking breeze or something? This policy builds on the prior practices of Twitter, which tolerated adult content before Elon Musk's acquisition. X restricts such content for children and for adult users who opt out of viewing it, and prohibits contact promoting exploitation, non-consent, and objectification. You read that. Objectification? Yeah, we brain fart. Sexualization or harm to minors. The platform's stance contrasts with other social media platforms. And somebody wrote the obvious. Okay. Is X being renamed Triple X?
X, yes. Objectification. There we go. English is hard, guys. English is hard.
I mean, we both are a product of the public school system of the United States.
Yes.
But that means we get to actually look at more titties on our fucking X profiles.
I mean, good for you.
I don't want to see titties on my X. You know how many fucking people I fucking blocked because they were nudie? They posted nude pictures on fucking X? Because I didn't want to see that on my fucking newsfeed?
I don't want to see it either, but I'm sure someone does.
It's like fucking Twitch being like, oh, artistic nudity is completely fine, and then people just started fucking oiling up the front of their fucking chest while the titties are hanging up below the chest. And not doing anything on stream besides standing there waiting for people to actually fucking, fucking donate to them. It's fucking bullshit like that makes me actually hate Twitch too.
Yeah.
That's why I like YouTube, because if you tried to do that on fucking YouTube, YouTube's like, fuck you, you're banned.
Yes, it is. Very much so.
Yeah, but still, what do you guys think? Do you think it's just a lot of OnlyFans models are just going to become famous now?
I mean, okay, this is my issue. Like, I don't really have an issue with OnlyFans. Like, you do you, but at the same time, like, are you doing OnlyFans because you don't want to go all the way with that? Or, like, are you just thirst trapping people, at that point?
Markiplier has an OnlyFans.
Who?
Markiplier.
Who is that?
We showed his MRE tasting video last week.
Oh, well, okay. That he might actually do some funny stuff, because I know not like all of, because some celebrities have OnlyFans and they do stuff for like charities and stuff. But like I don't know, like if that's what you want to do, I will support you. More power to it. Just don't make it like predatory.
Exactly.
That's the best way I can think about it.
And here's my opinion. You can call me prude, but I have nothing against sex and all that other shit. I just prefer you guys keep that fucking shit private.
Yes, that's my thing. Like, as like an artist, I've drawn enough of the human body naked over the years. I don't need to see it in my newsfeed. Like, if I want to do that, I will search it out on my own time.
And here's me. Perfect example of what I mean. There was this girl who, when I went and visited my friend from Tampa, that you know of.
Yes.
She was friends with that person too, was friends with this person, and all that fucking person talked about was sex, 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 and sex. And I was just like, I don't fucking care how much you dick that you can fucking blow. Because I just don't care. If you guys want to do fucking OnlyFans, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Just realize I don't want to see that on my newsfeed. And I think that's kind of understandable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And hello, Quiet Try. Hello, Dylan Bacon. Hello, Censored. Hello, Otto. Hello, all the people. I apologize. I forgot to actually mention the hellos. But that's just my opinion. I don't care what people do in the privacy of their own bedrooms, as long as you don't fucking make me look at it. That's as simple as that. And there's going to be probably a bunch of fucking times that I have to fucking block somebody because either I am following somebody who is a fucking cosplayer or something, and this person just shows up on my fucking newsfeed with nude pictures. So that's, and by the way, I always will say this. As much as the word fucking term sex worker is completely fucking fine, I'm just going to call OnlyFans people what they are. Wannabe porn stars.
I was going to say they're digital prostitutes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly, Censored. Like, I am one of those people, like, as long as it's, and this is how I feel about most things in my life, as long as you're not hurting you, another living thing, or doing something freaky with the dead body, I don't care. Like, as long as it has a pulse and you're not hurting it or, the other human being, I don't care. I did emphasize other human being.
Yeah, don't fucking mess with animals. Don't do that shit. But no, I know we've been talking about this for a little bit. It's just my opinion, guys.
Yeah.
I'm from an old school mentality that I don't consider them prostitutes. I'll consider them sex workers. I don't give a shit about that shit.
Yeah.
But what I do care about is I don't want to go onto something and see, and I'm going to quote my favorite line from a bad porn video that you can find on YouTube. I don't want to see lemon stealing whores. Okay? Just how I am. I mean, I had to for the fucking one fucking VOD that I have up about the dude who became obsessed. Grand Amato, sorry, I completely forgot his name. Grand Amato. I had to, in order to actually figure out what the fuck is the webcam girl, I actually went onto Chatterbait and immediately got off of it. You know why? There's only so much stuff that I can see that makes me just want to actually pray to God that a meteorite hits the Earth.
Yep.
Too much sin. And that's coming from me.
Yep.
But let's move on, shall we? Because we got some box office news. Box office, Garfield wins sluggish weekend with $14 million as Furiosa runs out of gas.
Yeah, like, yay, we predicted that, but at the same time, like, I just didn't see Furiosa doing that well because, like, it didn't have the hype of the first one. Like, there's a difference between, like, the audience that would go see Furiosa, unless they're diehard fans, is not the audience that's going to go see Mad Max. Like, Mad Max is an acceptable date movie, in my opinion. Furiosa, you know.
Really quickly, I'm going to actually point out something really quick.
Okay.
The reason why Furiosa is probably not going to make its money back is how much the budget was.
Yeah, that too.
It was like $168 million, if I remember right.
Yeah, and like, unless it's something... All right, how do I want to phrase this?
Here, while you're thinking about that, let me actually...
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, unless it's like a major blockbuster level, like the Avengers 1 or 2, like the Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, you're not gonna get that much of a draw to the movie theaters anymore because people just don't go. Like, a family of 4 around me at like prime time, like, so it's the 7 o'clock, the 8 o'clock movie, like after you go to dinner, for a family of 4, it's like $120 without any snacks or anything like that, or like a family of 5. Like, you can stay home, watch the same movie rented from your cable company if you still have cable, because for like $20. Like, it is so much cheaper just to watch the movie. You don't, watch the movie at home. You don't get the cinematic experience, but like, save that for a very special movie, like one. What about I have never heard of Movie Taverns. That's a new.
Neither have I.
Neither have I. But it's one of those, or if it's like dinner and a movie, okay, that's kind of cool. That's a little different, but like, unless it's like a really special movie, like, I'm not shelling out money to go see it. Like, I didn't go see Ghostbusters Frozen, and I have been a diehard Ghostbusters fan, have more memorabilia than I care to admit, he knows this, since I was 2.
Yeah.
And I didn't go see it because I can just see it for free in a couple months.
Now, I'm going to do something that fucking Nerdrotic, Ryan Kimmel, or whatever, however you fucking say that guy's name, don't do, because there are conservatives who think women are bad and shit like that, okay? And by the way, to me, Nerdrotic looks like Maximilian Dude on meth. If you actually look them both up, you would be like, what the fuck, you're right. But anyways, this is something that they don't tell you. The movie industry doesn't give a flying fuck about your politics. Okay?
Yep.
They don't give a flying fuck if you're male or female. What they care about is money. They see trends happening, and they will follow the executives will follow those trends. That's a natural thing. Okay?
Yes.
Now, at the same time, these fucking executives have to go around and try to garner budgets for fucking movies. It doesn't just come from them. Okay? Execs don't automatically pay for their fucking movies. They shop it around to, like, advertisers and fucking just rich people. You know, people who have the fucking money. And they will base their budget on how much they can raise. Now, the fucking thing about these execs and the fucking producers of the film, they have to pay that fucking money back plus interest. So when you see a $168 million budget, double that.
Yeah, and then
And then,
like,
wait.
Okay.
And then add the cost of advertising to it.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't make that fucking type of money back and they break even on that shit, that means it's a failure. If they actually make money or in the red or in the black, I think it is. I can't remember this saying.
It is in the black when it's positive. Red is negative profit. Black is positive profit.
When they're in the black, when they actually make a lot of money, that is what what makes a blockbuster movie. That is a hit movie. Why you see a lot of number ones at the box office, yet they're fucking flops, is because of how much the budget was. Okay?
Yes. And that's also one of the reasons why you see so much advertising in movies is like that Coke can, there's no other soda in that movie. That Coke can, that advertisement is Coke is paying for that advertisement in that movie, which is a part of how they raise that money. That's really why they do so many brand deals and stuff.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Nerdrotic. I'm going to show a picture of Nerdrotic. This is Nerdrotic. Okay?
He's like Asmongold with a beard and glasses.
I think I spelled that right. Here we go. Here is another awesome fucking creator, by the way. Now, this is Nerdrotic. Doesn't he kind of look like a meth head version of this dude? He does, to me.
A little bit. I drank a beer while watching John Wick 4. And see, that's like it. Like the theaters around me don't have alcohol.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to say this. By the way, I love Maximilian, dude. I love his fucking videos he comes out with when it comes to the fatalities and super moves of fucking different fighting games. And he fucking does fucking ratings of them. He's fucking awesome. But I had to mention this Nerdrotic because he constantly puts the pressure on the lead actor or actress. Instead of if the story is shit, if the production is shit. We're going to get into bad CGI too, by the way.
Oh, God. You're going to torture me.
Special effects, if the special effects are shit. No, instead, he wants to put it on women. He and others, if you hear the term MCU in a fucking video, do me a favor, fuck off that video. Because it has nothing to do with if the character is female or not. It has everything to do with Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of peaking, and people lost kind of interest because they kind of saturated the market.
Yes.
Think about this. There's only one MCU movie coming out this year. Only one. Deadpool and Wolverine. Why is that?
They don't want it to compete with any other releases because they know it's going to be a moneymaker because this is the movie we've been waiting on.
Yes.
Quite frankly.
Now, they have other shows that are coming out, but you don't hear a lot about them. The only thing you ever hear about is actually Daredevil.
Yeah. And, like, they're also, for those of you not in the comic scene like I am, they're actually changing, and I, like, had to sit down when my comic book guy told me this, they're changing the Punisher's logo for the first time since he was introduced. He will no longer have that skull. Well, they're trying to distance him from all the people that use that symbol in a negative connotation. So they're basically going to bring they're going to bring Frank back, still be Frank, but they're changing like all of his logos and everything so that they have control over what his image is projecting.
Yeah.
That's why he hasn't been in anything since Daredevil. There's issues with people idolizing him and wanting to do exactly what he does, which is not good.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comic book world.
Not only that, but the other things that Nerdrotic likes to point out is the writing. While there is, of course, diversity in a lot of these writings, what it more comes down to is less about the diversity. The diversity does play a huge role when people actually watch it and hate it. If the diversity is fucking forced and you're beating the person over the head with it, like they did with a fucking Supergirl fucking television show. I'm sorry, but yeah, fucking wrote that fucking show for third graders. Okay? But...
And that's like, I don't like other than like Lucifer and some of Arrow, I don't watch the DC shows. I like their animated things better,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
So,
Crisis
like,
on
they do
Infinite.
amazing.
The Crisis
Yeah,
on Infinite
Crisis on
Earths ones have
Infinite
been
Earth was
fucking
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
But anyways, what it basically boils down to is which are you going to go see if they're both out in the same fucking year? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 or The Marvels? What you going to save money for?
Oh, I'm going Guardians. Well, I like my Rocket Raccoon and my Chris Pratt and my I Am Groot. So, well, and like with me, this is like I can't stand Brie Larson as an actress. So like,
Yeah.
I watched Captain Marvel once just so that I could understand her character going in to watch Infinity War and Endgame and all of that, and I'm like, I can't even watch the TV show, and this is me like being woo. I want a strong female superhero. I want freaking Wonder Woman. I don't want Captain Marvel.
No.
You know,
we want somebody that's fucking us as comic book lovers want somebody that's going to portray the comic book character honestly and with love and affection.
Well, not only that, I want, and this is not a sexist thing, I want a strong female character that shows feminine rage and like what a girl can actually do, and Diana does that. She does it in spades. No one's even close. Catwoman is close, but no one does it like Wonder Woman does.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, if you're gonna fucking make a fucking Marvel character that actually could do that, and it's not gonna be the Marvels, let's face it, the Marvels kind of fucking sucks. It'd probably be Storm, in my opinion.
Storm is another good example. That would probably be the closest. Rogue, if she's the comic book Rogue, gets an honorable mention. But like even with the new movie coming up with Susan Storm, I'm kind of that's not, They
might surprise
if I watch
us.
that movie.
They might surprise us
with Sue Storm. We'll see. But it's one of those like, I love my girls in my comics, but some of them are just so one-dimensional. Like, give me something with some teeth. Which Catwoman? I'm gonna go with Michelle Pfeiffer. That was
a good one.
She gave it. You got to see the mentality of Catwoman and how her brain is altered a little bit. The Selena Kyle on Gotham was also very good. I did not care for the Halle Berry interpretation, but I liked her costume.
I'm just going to say this really quickly. DC hasn't made a good movie in a very long time.
They have not.
I mean, the Batman was good, but it was not the level of The Dark Knight.
It was not, no. And like, I hate saying this because like I love me some Batman. He's like probably my second favorite DC hero behind Namor. Don't get me started on what they did to my boy. But I fell asleep during the Batman. Like, that movie did not interest me at all. I don't like Robert Pattinson as an actor to start with. I didn't find the Riddler compelling. Like, Jim Carrey's Riddler was more compelling to me than the guy that was basically the incel Riddler.
My opinion, by the way, Devastator left us some things. Can you actually look at them for me and see if there's anything you want to talk about out of them? Because one of them is Gavin McInnes, who created the fucking Proud Boys and was kicked off of Vice, saying something about anime that just makes you just go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the other is Harmon. So, really quickly, the reason why the other reason why the fucking summer box office has been fucking horrible for the last couple of years is inflation.
Yes.
Who wants to go see a movie that's like $25 per person when you can pay $19.99 or $9.99 on fucking Netflix?
Well, and not only that, like not depending on where you are too. Like, I know the movie theaters around where I am don't have assigned seating. There are some movie theaters where you have to pick your freaking ticket, and if the seats that you want to sit in are gone,
yeah, same with me.
No, yeah,
same with me. And here's the thing,
like,
that's why the fucking theater system is actually fucking failing. Is not because people don't want to see fucking movies. They don't want to pay the fucking prices to go see movies. Back in the 30s, when we had the Depression, when we had fucking all these fucking financial problems, it cost 5 cents to go see a fucking movie. Cost 5 cents to go see a fucking baseball game. Didn't cost very much to go do this shit. But somewhere, capitalist people just decided, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to charge people as much as we fucking want. And now it's coming to bite them in the ass because Netflix has fucking some good movies and some bad movies.
I also want to make a correction. I am aware Namor is Marvel. I had a blonde moment. We were just talking about Marvel. I meant to say Dick Grayson Nightwing. He's above Batman for me, but they look like they're the black hair and the dark eyes is similar, so that's where the Namor came from. But yeah, so yeah, Dick Grayson is Nightwing, and then Batman, and then like Catwoman, Black Canary, and then it goes down from there.
But back to this really quickly. I have to point this out. The Garfield movie cost only $20 million to make.
Yeah.
It's now at $60 million domestically, over $100 million globally.
Yeah, and like
that is a hit movie.
That is a major hit movie. The other thing is with yes, Nimona was good. With Garfield, you also have like the history and a backing of a brand that is family friendly. This is most likely the summer movie, unfortunately. I know we got 1 or 2 coming out. One might bump it off, but it's one of those, this is a brand that you can take your kids to.
Yeah. I mean,
do I have a thing for Aquaman? No. And this is the funny thing about that, Devastator. Jason Momoa and I are both Leos, and I generally like other Leos. I can't do the long hair. I leave Jason Momoa, Aquaman. My mom can have him. That's fine.
There's something in this one though I wanted to point out that's actually just makes me go, what the fuck?
Fun fact. There's a reason I also like this is I might have to have 8 layers now of why I like the Deep. The Deep is based off Namor down to his personality. That's where that inspiration came from.
Okay,
they basically let me
on.
finish.
No.
Yes.
My stream.
Shut up. I don't care.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay, fine. You do that. This was requested in chat. So basically what they did was they took Namor's attitude and his dark hair and his light eyes and Aquaman's suit, and that is the Deep. Right there. That is the Deep. Okay. But since Nox is gone, I will read this headline for you guys. Chris Hemsworth joins another cinematic universe in Transformers X E.I. Joe film.
Yeah, why are they making this?
Interesting. I don't quite understand. Are we about to witness? I mean, I'll throw down.
After Furiosa, Chris Hemsworth will continue a streak of action-packed projects as a part of Transformers / G.I. Joe crossover movie. Here's me. Chris Hemsworth has only been good in 2 fucking roles. Thor and Extraction. That's it. I don't see this doing very fucking well because let's face it, when's the last time a Transformers movie actually made money?
I don't want to say I don't want to say Revenge of the Fallen, but it's one of the first 3, I think.
And G.I. Joe has never fucking made money.
Yeah.
So,
well, and that's like, I mean, I respect the hell out of G.I. Joe. It is some Bumblebee
might have made money.
Bumblebee might have made money. My issue with Bumblebee is like it's
really quickly.
Offshoot.
I have to correct censored.
Okay.
While Chris Hemsworth was in Cabin in the Woods, I wouldn't consider him a main character because he dies in it. Spoiler warning. Continue.
Because that's like Bumblebee. I think to me is kind of like an offshoot. I know what it was trying to do. But, like, I was more hyped for the Beast Wars one, because, like, that's the Transformers I grew up watching, and I watched it, and I'm just like, bro.
Hang on a second. True Assassin's here. You know what that means.
Bruh.
Okay, there we go. Now, what'd you say?
I said, we actually have an intro to redo. This is the first time, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's why I'm like, bruh.
Bruh.
Don't do this. Bruh.
But...
Yeah.
To
Yeah, and
me,
I agree with Battle Pass. It was trying to reboot.
I just don't know By the way, Cabin in the Woods I've seen, and again, I don't consider him a lead character in that because he fucking dies in it in a horrible, fuckingly stupid way. And in fucking every other fucking thing, he was in Men in Black International. That's all you have to. He was in Men in Black International, Ghostbusters, the 2016 version.
He was the best part of that movie, by the way.
He has
That
a bad
Rebel
record of
chick.
picking bad fucking movies.
Yeah.
And I wanted to point this out because it's like, what the fuck? Why is that here? And by the way, here's the other thing. Go ahead and read that.
Oh, okay. I have questions. Like, is Chris Pratt coming back? Like, what are they doing? We haven't heard enough about this movie. And, like, I am a die-hard JP. And, like,
This is
with my mom,
Collider, so who knows fucking how
who knows?
accurate
But, like,
this is.
me and my mom are die-hard JP fans. Like, we used to play a game on our phones called Jurassic World Alive where you would go around and, like, shoot dinosaurs with darts in, like, Pokemon Go, but on your phone, like, in the real world. Like, I have every Jurassic Park Funko Pop ever made. I have a sign prop from when I worked that was a piece of, like, memorabilia / advertisement that's blue that you're not going to get anywhere. Like, I have questions about this movie. Like, I liked Jurassic World, I liked the second one. The third one was kind of okay. I liked how they ended it, and, like, to me that kind of just
kind of fucking
put a
ended it, so why are they making a fourth
yeah,
one?
like they put like a cherry on it, so why are we taking the cherry off and adding more ice cream? Like, it doesn't work that way, guys. Come on.
It's like pretty much like this when it came to the Jurassic World things, and I'm going to use a great fucking analogy. And it's the same analogy you could make for the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. You had somebody come in, make a beautiful fucking soup. It's like, hey, look at this. And then that person left, and this other person went, oh, look, this is a toilet. Took a shit in it, and then walked away. And then another fucking went, oh, look, it's miso soup. Let's actually add a little bit more shit to it. You don't fucking need to actually continue to make the same fucking thing. Let the fucking Jurassic World die.
Now,
Let it go
like,
extinct.
My one caveat to this is if they wanted to completely reboot the franchise and make it more like Crichton's novel, both of them, I would be okay with that because there is so much wrong with the first movie. Okay, if you like, Hammond doesn't live past the first movie. He falls off a cliff, breaks his ankle, and then basically gets eaten alive by compies because they have a neurotoxin in their bite that dulls your pain sensors. So basically, that's how they find that's how Hammond dies in the first book. Like, you see or read rather the graphic details of what the Dilophosaurus did to Nedry.
Yeah.
Like, they could make it a true R-rated movie close to the source material. Like, I have some hope for a remake of, like, Prey or the Andromeda Strain, but I don't hold it out. We're in that point in Hollywood where they're going to start retooling those movies and bringing those up with modern graphics, especially with Prey with the nanites would be really cool, but I digress.
But let's continue, because there is something that I seen on fucking Variety of all places. Apparently, Netflix doesn't want to know if this is going to be a hit in if this would be a hit in theaters. This movie Hitman. That's what it says. Would Hitman be a hit in theaters? Netflix doesn't want you to know. Because apparently, this actually opened in movie theaters. And it says how many theaters? If you use your hands and feet to count, you'll have most of them covered.
Interesting.
So this movie actually is out somewhere.
Well, I could see it like as like a
limited play,
limited run, limited play, or even like a premiere. That's the word I was looking for like the actors and like the directors and their families to go see it in, do a premiere like that for the Netflix movies, especially if they think it's going to be a bigger one. Because I'll be honest, some of the Netflix movies, they are hit or miss. Like, some of them are really, really, really good.
Extraction was good. And then you have ones like the one they just did that's the Star Wars ripoff. Yes.
Griffin.
But
that I don't even remember the name.
But this thing was bought at... Netflix bought it at the Venice Film Festival, so it's already been out at a film festival.
Yeah.
For $20 million. That's actually chump change.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, this whole entire thing is this dude goes undercover as a fucking hitman. And he's a nerd.
Hey, we like our nerds.
But anyways, Devastator wanted us to watch this.
Okay.
So,
You know this.
I'm going to give it a little bit. This is Gavin McInnes.
Okay.
He founded the Proud Boys. He got kicked off of his own fucking news service that he helped found, and that was Vice.
Question then. Given what he is, are we even allowed to show this?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's on fucking YouTube.
Okay. That would be my concern is given what he is, or is this something that breaks terms of service? That would be
No,
my
it
question.
doesn't.
This Zoomer culture thing of the, I'm a cute. I just want you to know that if you're into anime, you're a pedophile.
I am on.
Your thoughts?
What?
Yeah, he said
What?
that. That if you're into anime, you like little boys and or little girls.
And I'm just like, okay, like I am not a huge anime fan. There are a couple I will watch. I love Miyazaki, but that is art. That is not anime. But I'm like, yeah, what? Like there are some anime that are not even for children. Like
No.
hentai is an entire genre that is not for children.
Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen? Have
have
you
not.
seen Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer? I've seen some of.
Yeah, it's
like,
and I'm not gonna watch somebody else's
and
video on it because
I also think that has to do with in the West, cartoons are advertised towards children, and I
Yeah.
actually had an entire class on this, where the West, like children, because animation, but the West it's for children, and in the East it's for adults. It's a very different audience that they cater to, and that's like, even I would argue like some of the, back to DC again, the DCU comic, like the comic book adaptations that are made into the animated movies are not for children. Some
No.
of them are, some of them definitely are not. Like I watched The Killing Joke. I would not let anyone under the age of 17
there's
watch
nudity
that.
in that one.
Yeah, as I said, I would not let anyone under 17 in good conscience, unless their parents were okay with it, watch that DC animated movie.
I'm sharing this person's video because I'm not gonna watch their video because it came out
Yeah.
17 hours ago, and that's just kind of fucking cruel. I just wanted that one little second to show that Gavin McInnes actually thinks that, well, for one thing, he's a fucking racist, so who gives a shit what he fucking thinks? But, I'm not gonna watch the other one because it's Harmon, and I don't want to actually get rage. Because I'm saving my rage for Wednesday. Do you know what's
Yeah,
coming
that's-
Wednesday?
Kind of. Yeah, that thing that makes me go, why?
In fact, I'm gonna
And-
really quickly give people a palate cleanser because I am going to show Milo
Pyramids.
Rossi's.
Don't y'all get a little half chub when
This is.
don't y'all get a little half
Come on, stop that. This is Philip Zeba, aka douchier version of Keemstar.
And I'm just like, he's talking about the pyramids, and I'm like, do not. My bedroom used to be painted like an Egyptian tomb.
Okay, now this is Milo Rossi actually responding to him.
half chub when I talk about them? Cause I sure do.
What the fuck? Chub, no, but sometimes I look at them and I think, damn, it must be cold there. Now, Philip is a former 15-year-old boy. I appreciate the sexual innuendos that you sprinkle through your misinformation. But what I don't appreciate is that you insist on making your misinformation 5 minutes long. Now, Philip, we got a bit of a problem here. You see, you're a bit of a repeat offender on this channel because you managed to pack those 5 minutes full of so much bullshit that I can't even debunk it in 60 seconds.
So what do you think Milo Rossi did?
Debunked it in 60 seconds?
No, he debunked it in 4 fucking hours worth of fucking content.
Oh, good for him.
Because Milo Rossi, while he is a lot younger than me, he also did something that I didn't do. He actually got a degree he can use. I'm not
I use
jealous.
mine a little. No, it's okay. I mean, I use mine every day to some degree or another. It's just the ways I've used my art degree. I never thought that my art degree would come in handy for this.
Yes.
It's not about the length, my friend. It's
Serious
about how
sign.
you use it. So the only solution I see to this situation is doing something I've never had to do before. Make an entire fucking full-length YouTube video about them to cover your videos that have more bullshit in them than a goddamn rodeo. Here's the problem. It's an hour and 45 minutes and I'm not even done editing it yet. And I have a question for my lovely audience. Do you guys prefer to see this video in 2 parts?
He made 2 parts to it.
Yep.
The last part actually premiered last weekend. And I watched it. And I realized, alongside Milo Rossi, with all the information that he actually did, this dude is the biggest fucking grifter I have ever fucking seen. And he's on TikTok, so it's not fucking surprising, is it?
No.
But yes, Milo Rossi has if I remember right, he has a degree in anthropology and in archaeology.
And the two would go hand in hand because my art history 1 professor had a degree in art history, anthropology, and archaeology. Because we would have long talks because I could read the hieroglyphic text on his desk.
And in actuality, I'm going to actually show you guys how much shit we have to get through in one fucking video coming up. Okay?
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those. I am putting my ADHD in a bottle and putting a cork on it.
So you guys are gonna really quickly. I'm gonna actually really quickly shove this thing over to the Philip Zeba stream format. As you can see, we got space, giants, the ancient world, other BFs, and his earlier fucking TikToks that prove that he's a grifter. And I haven't added music yet because I got really tired. I was watching every one of these, and after a while, my brain just shut off, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. Do you know what time I went to bed last night?
I'm gonna say like 1 or 2 in the morning because I was up pretty late.
10 o'clock.
That's bad.
I was so fucking tired from watching this shit that I went to bed at a fucking decent time.
No, Red, that was me at 4 a.m. I got too into doing something I was working on. And I went, oh shit.
Yeah.
Might be why I slept until noon.
I'm just going to let you guys know. This is going to... And by the way, the funny thing is, this is where this guy gets his fucking information from. Fiction books, satirical websites, other fucking TikToks.
Yeah, and like, I actually had that argument with someone the other day, like baby argument, because they get a lot of their news from TikToks. Because like, well, I can't sit and watch a whole news broadcast. I want a bite-sized format that takes like 30 seconds, and I'm like, you can't sit and watch a whole news story that might be 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's
From
like
a reputable
watch
source.
Here's where I get my news. You ready?
Oh,
You
I
ready?
should show you the I have a
NPR.
good picture for that. Yeah. No, I want to show you that. I have a clip of where was that? Here. I'm gonna put this in general so you can look at it, Nox. This is gonna make your head hurt.
What? Where we put it in which general?
Your general.
Okay.
Unless you want me to DM it to you first.
Just DM it to me, just in case it's something that is very offensive to my eyes.
It probably is. That is the paragraph. That is where the
I'm just gonna put
jurors
that.
for the Trump hush money got their news. One of them is Truth Social. Like, that's the only way that's like that. This is where people are getting their news. It
That's
makes
just
my head hurt.
fucking weird.
Like, applause to the people that still read the New York Times like I do, but
I do too, when it's free.
yeah, when it's free. And I'm like, I just saw that list of like where the people got their news, and I'm like, juror number 2, okay, they only get their news from Truth Social and X.
Okay, that's
Already a little
probably.
concerned.
I would have said that must be Hassan Piker, but the problem with that is Hassan Piker is a communist by nature, so therefore he's not on Truth Social.
Yeah.
But
And like the
seriously,
ones
this is just fucking weird.
like the one that also gets me is like they have Google and TikTok. Those sometimes are not reputable news sources. Juror number 6, Facebook, Google, TikTok. Those are not reputable news sources a lot of times, unless you know exactly what you're searching for. New York Times, right there, reputable news source. New
Yeah.
York Post, reputable news source. The news broadcasting, doesn't matter which way you're leaning, I don't include Fox News in that, by the way.
Here's okay, really quickly.
Reputable
I
news
will
source,
I
you know?
will actually tell you which are the reputable news sources and
Yeah.
which ones are not. Reputable news source, BBC. Believe it or not, BBC actually is really good with
Yes, they
news
are.
source. CNBC, not really. CNN, no. Daily Mail,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Facebook,
No, we shouldn't even, that shouldn't even be an option.
Fox News, no. Google,
And if you, that's what I said, if you know what you're looking for.
MSNBC, so not news, no. Reuters, don't know. New York Post, that's laughable. New York Times, yes. New
Yes.
York One, don't know them. TikTok, if you're getting your fucking news from TikTok, you are fucking retarded. Truth Social, same. USA Today, they're okay.
Yeah, USA
Wall
News
Street
is-
Journal, they're good. They're the ones that actually exposed Vince McMahon. Washington
Yeah,
Post
true.
is perfectly fine. WNYC, never watch. And X, if
That's-
you're getting your fucking news from
Yeah.
Twitter, go somewhere else. Anyways, let's go to Warhammer.
I think the WNYC might be one of their local channels, like the public broadcasting, maybe.
Anyways, this Warhammer trailer came out, and since I am a fan of Henry Cavill, I wanted to actually see this fucking video game trailer. And since
Yes,
I'm
I'm
friends with
interested.
Spectre, I thought I'd give him something.
That's one of those. If I ever got to meet Henry Cavill, like, just don't stop talking. I want you to explain Warhammer to me, just so that you don't stop talking.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I'm hoping this is not the actual graphics.
Actually, given it's a trailer, it's probably better.
What?
I said, given this is a trailer, it's probably better.
Probably hope.
Better graphics.
Eons we slumbered, waiting to reclaim our galaxy, only for it to become infested with vermin that proliferated in our
Is this like
absence.
their version of a lightsaber? I don't know anything about Warhammer.
I know very, very, very little. I just know that Warhammer's is what World of Warcraft based their lore off of. That's about all I know about Warhammer.
I don't
It's
know
kinda
anything
sad.
about Warhammer.
And I've helped people paint little figures, and I've been given instructions. I need this color here, and that's about
But I am going to say one thing. There's a lot of green in this.
it. Yes. Very alien, very mechanical, that neon look.
Yeah, this is very green.
Shackled to ignorance by your
Well, it has that eerie feeling. We'll stop analyzing the trailer.
truly believe you
It's not
can
that.
stop us.
Well, this part's not that bad, but the first part of the graphics just kind of look bad.
Gods and enslave them.
So, I don't know. You gotta understand something, guys. I'm a fucking... Oh, look, it's Darth Vader. Oh, look, it's General Grievous. Wow, General Grievous hit those fucking weights. Did you see that?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I'm gonna mention this, and I have never made any bones about it, okay? I'm not really that much of a gamer anymore. I used to be into video games, but I kind of got out of it.
You?
What happened to
What
me?
happened to you? Yeah.
I got married.
Ah, so it's her fault. Got it.
Yes. It's the hot Nordic wife's fault. I don't have
Don't ever-
time to fucking... What?
I've said if I ever get married, don't ever throw that in my face. You used to game. I'm like, I still game. Knowing me, I would marry a gamer. So.
It's not that I didn't marry a gamer. I just married somebody that their only games they're into is Grand Theft Auto and fucking Skyrim. And
None of
is
which you play together.
crazy in Grand Theft Auto.
Note to self: don't make Nox's wife mad if she has access to a gun.
No. But I just had a moment where it said no data. That was weird. Oh well. Hopefully people are still here. Anyways, we're going to actually start the fun part of the stream. Because you see, I have this thing against... I have this thing where I think that you should use practical effects when necessary, and if you use fucking digital CGI effects, you better fucking make them awesome, or else you're not fucking using them properly. So I figured we'd look at bad CGI from DC and Marvel.
Oh
So
boy.
here we go. Here's the first one.
Oh, no.
Look what they did to our boy.
What I know. Well, to be fair, he couldn't take it off because he was in MI, whatever they were up to. I think it was 5.
Yeah, he had a mustache.
He had a mustache, and they had to go over it, and I'm like, they massacred our boy.
Look what they did to our boy.
Won't let me live. You won't let me die.
It looks so fucking stupid. It really does. It just looks so horrible. Ugh. And you can actually see that... How can I explain this? You can literally see that it's not even connected to his fucking upper lip.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
Do you bleed?
Notice how Superman threw him. Yeah. Watch this again.
Yeah, just yoink. Though, to be fair, the fight scene
Do you guys see that?
before all this was pretty badass.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can kind of... It's like, oh, I just threw a
Yeah,
dummy.
things work this time
Yeah.
out for me, bro.
Oh, shit. Which one is this? I don't know which... is this Wonder Woman? I can't remember which one this
I
is,
can't
but...
which one this one is either.
But, man, fucking Diablo got better fucking graphics, and the fucking movie got really worse graphics.
Oh, Black Adam? Okay.
Okay, that was Black Adam.
Okay. I only saw Black Adam once, so...
I've never seen Black Adam. You know why? Because Black Adam's a fucking villain, shouldn't have his own fucking movie.
And you can't fight Shazam because of... Oh, that's the
This
CW.
is a-
We give a little bit of leeway to the CGI on the TV when it's the CW, but like
But the
Black
CW
Adam and
sucks.
Shazam will never meet because Rock has it in his contract he can't lose a fight. So yeah, we'll never see Black Adam and Shazam. It's kind of dumb.
Not only that, we're never going to see Black Adam in a fucking movie again because it bombed.
That too.
Will soon be mine.
Oh, look, it's Savitar from fucking... Or Godspeed, sorry. That is horrible. Even for fucking TV standards, that's fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's an easy fucking editing. Did they just kind of not have the time to edit that, Billy?
This reminds me of that one scene from the Power Rangers.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is what they did to Kid Flash. Watch this again. That's Kid Flash. Your
That's
thoughts?
a bad suit. Like, it's sad. They put so much effort in, like, making Barry's suit look good, and then everybody else is like, yeah, you get crumbs.
That suit alone is a fucking war crime.
Looks like it's trying to be Omni-Man.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this? I agree. Do you die from cringe from that?
Yes, I die from cringe, yes.
This is what happens when you actually put more fucking money in the budget to get the actors and not enough to get the fucking CGI.
We can't wait.
Oh, look, it's Pierce Brosnan.
Yes.
So this is Black Adam.
Yes.
One of the worst movies ever fucking made. Sorry, The Flash was the worst movie DC has ever fucking made.
Carter.
Yeah, but the world burns if we don't, right?
Yeah, but it was cool.
For
to
the
see Hawkeye.
CGS,
Muscles should not be visible. Oh! You can see his shoulder right here. Why did they CGI his fucking suit? Why couldn't they use practical effects for his suit?
Like, why didn't they use practical effects? That's just a piece. You could, like, a cosplayer could do that in an afternoon.
Yeah, a cosplayer can probably do this better than this fucking CGI.
suits, his muscles shouldn't be visible.
So that's the first one. Are you ready for the Marvel version?
Oh, this should be good.
I'm just going to say this. Marvel has notorious for bad CGI.
Censored.
Again, this is one that's like, why this is easy practical effects. This is easy practical effects.
Yeah.
All you have to do
Well,
is
like-
get wiring.
I didn't even like this movie. I know a lot of people. Oh, the 10 Rings were so good. I watched it once and I was like, huh.
Which was worse, Black Adam or the Star Wars sequel trilogy? The Star Wars sequel trilogy.
You underestimate my power and that sand line that will never go away.
And fuck you, I cast Fireball.
Yes.
Literally floating in the air while Shang Tsung swings it. Okay. Yeah, this
is bad. Like, they could have done that with practical effects on those suits instead of this.
Yeah, they could have done so much fucking practical effects on this and just use a layer of CGI. But instead, they decided to fully CGI this fucking part. And it bothered me when I was watching it.
You know what? You know what that reminds me of?
What?
I don't have to pull it up. That scene in the very first X-Men movie in the 2000s where Wolverine takes his claws and wraps them around the Statue of Liberty and uses it as a pivot.
Yeah.
To fight Sabretooth.
Yeah, that was an awesome
exactly
fucking
what
scene.
that's harkening back to, I think. Yeah.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Kadoosh.
Again, they could have fucking did the fucking helm, the mask removal. Yeah, you can do that fucking CGI'd, but
yeah,
practical effects doesn't cost as much as fucking CGI does.
It does not.
It just takes more time.
And you just have to have everything tooled and make sure that, like, a good example of this is like, okay, look at we're gonna bring up House of the Dragon. New season's coming out soon. You're just gonna have to bear with me, guys. The practical effects of the costuming set against that CGI is what makes it seamless. Yes, Black Panther 1 was very good. Rip Chadwick Boseman.
Yes, and this is Black Panther 1.
know.
It was a good movie. It's just that there were some parts that just made you just go, why did they use CGI for this?
And it might have been an ease thing. Yeah, time is money.
Time is money, but here's the thing. You could still fucking do it with a lower fucking budget.
Yeah.
Instead of putting all the fucking money in CGI, which is what Hollywood has been doing for the last couple of years, it costs less to use practical effects and mixed with CGI. It'll cost less. It'll take a little bit more time, yes. But at least you're making a movie that could actually make its money back.
Reasons I liked some of the older, like the mid 2000s, like say what you want about Hugh Jackman as Van Helsing. The practical effects in that movie were top notch.
Yeah.
I actually know the guy that did the makeup for the female vampires and Frankenstein. He's a friend of the family. And just to have seen like all the sculpting that had to be done for that is amazing, because it's almost all practical effects. And movies that do more practical effects and less CGI, I think, are more successful when they try to blend the two together.
Yes. True Assassin asks,
good
what's
point.
what's gonna be best, CGI or AI? The answer is yes.
Yes. Honestly, and I don't care what studio does it, if they use AI to make a majority of any movie, I will not watch it.
We're watching bad
Flat out, I will not
CGI,
watch
Otto, and I'm making good points here.
Yes.
That's just, you can actually see the points where it just phases in.
I don't need a suit to kill you.
What is this place?
The mirror dimension.
Oh, okay.
Where I'm in control.
Obviously looks like, yeah, that did look like fucking green screen. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't notice that when I watched it the first time.
I didn't either, because you're so engrossed in the scene that you don't notice it. That's something else too. Like in the scene with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, they're fighting, so you are so focused on what they're saying and what they're doing, your eyes don't necessarily register what is going on in the background.
Exactly.
Leave my Cumberbatch alone.
Floating head. Oh my god, that is horrible.
Yeah, that's bad.
What the fuck? And I can't remember which Thor movie this is.
That's Love and Thunder.
Oh, that explains it, because I try to fucking forget about that fucking movie.
Well, the reason I say it's Love and Thunder, because if you go back, you see Jane, and I know that's not Dark World. So.
No, but this looks like Zordon from fucking Power Rangers, the original fucking series. It just looks so fucking bad.
Floating head alert.
It's Astrid.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I said Axel.
Astrid.
Axel!
Asshole, now listen to him. Alright, fine. Axel, where are you?
I'm not sure.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Don't do it!
I have never seen this one, by the way.
That's Black Widow.
I know. I have never seen Black
Yeah.
Widow. You want to know why?
Hmm.
Because I've never been a fan of Scarlett Johansson.
I like her as Black Widow. This movie was very boring to me. It introduced a very cool character in her sister, but they watered her the F down.
Yeah, they did, and that sucks for Florence Pugh,
Yeah.
who's a pretty good actor. And I don't know if I said her last name right.
This was fun!
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that? And by the way, the funny thing is you cannot find very many bad CGI from DC. I just kept finding Marvel.
Yeah.
And here we go with fucking the worst one of the
She-Hulk.
fucking series is.
Okay, I like some parts of She-Hulk. They were funny, but like, no. I'm glad it's not getting another season.
It doesn't deserve another season.
No.
It really
Like,
doesn't.
I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to bring her into the MCU because she's one of the like most sought after characters, but that's because
They
she's a thirst
butchered
trap.
her.
Yeah, she's
They
a thirst
fucking
trap,
butchered
and
her.
She is not a thirst trap in the show.
Yeah, they butchered her so fucking badly.
So I'm clearly nailing it at all of these things. When am I ever going to use this as a lawyer? Cool. Yet another way my life is ruined. Thanks, Bruce.
All right.
I did not like their fucking... This one is the best. This is one of the best CGI scenes in Marvel, but I saw this hilarious VFX error. Are you ready?
Yep.
They're going to slow it down and you're going to see it. I slowed down the speed so you can see it clearly, but warning, what you're about to see may shock you. It's still the best scene that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Pay close attention to the scene. Pepper Potts is blasting out lasers, but she isn't even shooting at anyone. Yeah, she's not.
Yeah.
What the
she's not.
fuck?
Yeah.
Did they just do that so that they could be like, cool pose?
Well, no, it was probably they wanted to show Pepper and Iron Man fighting back to back.
Yeah, they probably did that, but they could have fucking put fucking bad guys for them to do that.
Yeah, but it also could be maybe she's firing at someone off in the distance. I don't know.
You know what? Pepper Potts was actually a good character. I will give
Yes.
Gwyneth Paltrow that. Everything else about Gwyneth Paltrow can fucking suck a dick.
Yeah, I see what Red's saying. Like, I have like, I like Professor Hulk, but like, Hulk smash. I want to see Hulk smash, not Professor Hulk, if that makes sense. I know that's more fun for Mark Ruffalo to play, but I want Hulk smash, man.
I do too.
I want him to say puny god.
I will make part 3 of this 5-minute video if it gets... Okay, fuck you. I still can't believe how bad this scene was.
Woo,
if you
look,
don't know
you
what is
timed it
going on here.
perfectly.
What?
There's America's ass. You timed that perfectly.
Yes. Everyone, let's salute America's ass. 07's
Everyone-
for America's ass.
07's for America's ass.
07's for America's ass. Come on. Nox and Ray, they turned She-Hulk into a Karen. I know, Devastator.
Yes, they did. Yeah,
they
did.
fucking...
Yeah.
But I know what scene this is. This is from Captain America, the First Avenger. And this is a scene where Bucky is thought to have died. I actually like this scene.
Also, can we just appreciate Bucky for a second? He's a very underappreciated character.
Yeah. The end of this scene is sad but hilarious one. The green screen effect ruined this masterpiece. Oh shit. I know what they're talking about.
Are we going to see something now we can't unsee?
I know what they're talking about. It doesn't even look like he's falling. It looks like he's sliding sideways. Watch. See, it doesn't even look like he's fucking falling. It looks like he's sliding.
And see, and I'm like going, the train is moving faster than that. He would be falling faster than that just by simple physics.
Yeah.
Like, they could have just dropped him off of something and put him into foam core. Like,
It's either that or it kind of looks like the camera is moving from the green
Yeah.
screen and all he is doing is just sitting there.
yeah.
It looks so... Yeah, it did. The scene... In this scene, Hulk looks low poly. Oh, yeah. He does.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the Hulk because this is the hardest CGI to do.
Yeah, and with this, it's a lot of failed motion blur, I think.
Yeah. And this is not even from the MCU.
This is from the Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
What the fuck is... Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah.
That's not America's ass.
It's definitely not.
This is out of my envelope.
Why is he so big in that?
Are you?
The green screen looks fake, however, it's passable. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's always when you see like that general like halo around characters that, ooh, they didn't have their chroma set correctly. that's all I gotta say.
By the way, that was the first Hulk movie, not the Edward Norton one.
Yeah. Oh, the first Hulk one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thor, the god of hammers?
You want to know what? I want to be the fucking god of hammers.
Yes.
So I can go, stop!
Yeah.
Hammer time!
And like, yeah, like, and even on Thor, like, I know they're doing the lighting correctly. Like, you can see some of that halo where it's not chromed correctly.
Yeah. Sorry, I needed to hydrate myself.
No, it's fine. I pick apart movies now because I see things, and I'm like, I can't unsee them once I see them.
I seen this automatically when it was in Infinity War. It literally looks like he's just floating in there.
Yeah. Because I wonder, like, he was in that as Hulk, right? And he's like a 2-foot difference. Like, how is he even like there? Wouldn't he be like in the center of the suit?
Yeah, he'd be in the center, but at the same time, he does not look. Yes, someone please hold his head. Okay. 4 cats were used to shoot this movie, but this scene they decided to make the CGI. The CGI.
Oh,
of
this
a
is
cat.
Captain Marvel. This is
Yeah,
gonna
it
be
doesn't fucking matter anyways because it's fucking Captain Marvel. And I'm just gonna say this really quickly. I am not sorry that Brie Larson lost her fucking career. I am sorry.
I mean,
we had to deal with her.
Goose did nothing wrong. Don't blame the kitty cat.
Okay, I'm going to get on my soapbox for a second, so that I can be a little bit taller, and then you can actually have the soapbox back so you can feel tall. Here is the fucking problem with Brie Larson. She doesn't understand film. Here's how I say what I mean by that. When a fucking Disney film, I can't remember the name of it, failed, she came out with, well, maybe that movie wasn't made for you. Movies are made for everyone to enjoy, not just a select demographic.
It wasn't Frozen, but it was one around the time Frozen was really big.
Yeah. And ever since then, and she's like, we need more inclusivity in the press because the press is a bunch of fucking white males. If you look at the fucking Rotten Tomatoes, if you look at fucking X, if you look at fucking YouTube, it's very fucking diverse. And everyone was saying that Brie Larson is a cunt.
Yep.
So, Brie Larson can go fuck herself.
That's one of the reasons I don't like her either.
I hope she never gets fucking work again. And I hope that we have to, when we go to a fucking Waffle House, she's sitting there fucking waiting tables.
Low key, that's going to end up on YouTube.
What?
Brie Larson waiting tables.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
End up on YouTube.
Oh, we got the store with.
What is that? What the
I'm not playing the sound effect. I wasn't playing the sound effect. That was actually in the video.
Okay, I understand, all right, as the animal person, I understand in that scene why they didn't use a real cat, because it would have probably actually scared the cat. They probably couldn't get the cat to hold that pose, and it
that would
probably
be
wasn't
animal
safe for the
cruelty
cat.
too.
Yes, and it would be
But
animal
they could
cruelty.
have
It probably
fucking
wasn't safe
did
for the
something.
cat. Yeah.
They could have done something different. But this is the final one, and then we're going to actually call it for the night because I have to eat and do a bunch of other things. And plus, I'm fucking tired because I'm on a fucking antibiotic that causes unusual tiredness, as the fucking side effect says.
Which to me is I'll be doing something in narcolepsy.
How many?
Hold on. That went to the wrong fucking one. And we're going to start with something that I fucking hate. Oh, God. You guys don't know how much I fucking hate this one fucking thing. What do you think that movie that is? What movie this is? What movie do you think it is? Do you know?
Oh, I don't recognize that at all.
Ant-Man Quantumania.
I haven't seen it yet. That's why I don't recognize it. Because I love Paul Rudd. I don't care for Ant-Man. Sorry, guys. Not a fan of the Ant.
Here am I.
How many worlds I've conquered?
Bad writing, bad CGI. It was horrible.
And you think
Is that
you can
Kang
beat
the Conqueror?
me? I am Kang!
A few
Oh,
moments
as I get my
later.
question answered.
Your thoughts on that?
That's bad.
Just be glad of one thing, they didn't show what they did to MODOK.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever show that.
Yeah.
That is something that should be saved for a Halloween themed episode.
Yes.
This was a great scene,
Backing
but
music
there
was-
was a little mistake in the edit. Watch closely.
No, that wasn't a... No, that's not a mistake. What the fuck is wrong with you? So, what... Oh, now I see.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah, he picks up his... Well, he drops Stormbreaker. He could have picked up the sword at the same time. Or
Yeah,
right-
he could
right
have.
after.
He could have.
But they didn't show that action.
No, they didn't.
But Mjolnir knocked Stormbreaker out of, Thanos's... Mjolnir knocked Stormbreaker out of Thanos's hand. So that was your boy. Oh!
I'm going to say
my favorite
this really
MCU
quickly.
character.
I'm going to say this really quickly. I hate this fucking moment.
I do too, and
I
I hate it.
fucking hate this fucking moment.
And that's because Doctor Strange is my favorite member of the Avengers. Hawkeye is number 2.
But watch
And
this.
it's I get what they were alluding to.
Yeah. That looks fucking horrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's his third eye opening. There's some, thing there with him, with his evil self, because the evil self had the third eye, but...
Yeah.
Ew. I will be right back. My new keyboard is here. I must go
Okay.
get it.
I'm just going to say this, guys. The CGI budget for MCU obviously went down. Because before, you wouldn't get this level of obvious. And this was the first time we've seen something that was fucking obvious. And that just snowballed. And what's this one? Oh, I gotta wait for fucking Ray to come back. Because you wanted it censored. Guess what? Guys, I'm just going to say this. They did MODOK horrible. It was horrible. Fucking horrible. I don't know what else to say, but holy fucking shit. Yes, it's this fucking moment. This is the moment that I actually went, I am glad I didn't want to go to see this fucking movie. I'm glad that it fucking failed. I am so fucking glad about all this shit. Ray, come back, hurry up. But yeah, I'll play it. And then when Ray comes back, I'll play it again.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, never mind. Are you ready to see what they did to MODOK and Ant-Man?
Okay.
Are you sitting?
Yes, I'm sitting.
This is MODOK. You ready?
Yep.
My name is Darren, and I am not a dead.
Your thoughts?
You guys, now that the...
How many?
Yeah, I accidentally. Yeah. That doesn't look very good, does it?
No, it does not. You could tell that, that's just bad.
That's horrible.
I mean, and I know you can only be so serious to MODOK, but
you could have done a better job of MODOK.
that looks like a 2002 CGI job. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. And not only that, have you seen the first Ant-Man movie?
Yes, I have.
That's the dude who got shrunk down to oblivion.
Yeah, I know who MODOK is, but
It's not the same fucking person that actually is supposed to be MODOK.
yeah.
He does
And-
look like a dude.
What's this one?
Hi, sir.
Oh, This is not technically a Marvel movie, but it's Madam Web.
Oh, I haven't even seen Madam Web. I
Neither
can see
have I.
it for free, and I still haven't seen it. So
I'm gonna cut your seatbelt.
I'm just gonna say this about Madam Web. At least Dakota Johnson is fucking more honest than every other fucking actor in her position. She's like, look, it did bad. It just happens. Everybody should be more of like a Dakota Johnson and less of a fucking the one chick from fucking Ghostbusters who blamed the reason why Ghostbusters 2016 fucking failed was because everyone was racist and didn't show the fuck up for it.
Oh.
So, yes, that is the end of the stream. I know it's a short stream, but I am tired. I'm cranky, and I work with children. Anyways, here's what's coming up.
I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a child, but I'm short enough some days to qualify.
True Jackass Wednesdays, Philip Zeba. Yes, he's falling into Uranus. I don't give a shit. I love that fucking picture.
Yes.
And then, again, get your submissions for Retro YouTube 2. Because, holy shit, I want some. Give me all
more.
of them. I want more. Okay? Give me all the suggestions. There is a channel in my server called Retro YouTube. That's where you leave the Retro YouTube things because Retro YouTube is going to be a common thing on my fucking channel for live streams. I'm going to just do Retro YouTube once in a while. Okay? And we went, and guess what? This is actually a first. Ray.
Yes?
We went a whole entire stream without me growing boobs.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I am free.
Now the ultimate stream is can we go an entire stream without your boobs or me mentioning he who must not be named?
Yes. That's the
One day
next
it'll
one.
happen. One day it'll happen.
That's the next one. But we're going to end with the music that we started with because I'm a lazy fuck and I wanted to actually spend time sleeping. So
He's developing narcolepsy.
Either that or I'm developing fucking... my fucking insomnia is fucking catching up with me. I don't know. But anyways,
Yeah.
I hope you all have a lovely night. And, oh shit, I gotta actually stop the poll. I forgot about the poll.
You are tired. You forgot about the poll. Wow.
Yeah, do you know what the poll was? I'm tired. Should Ray take over the stream? 61% said no.
All right. I'll see myself out. Doors open. You no longer love your kitty cat. I see how it is. You're all a bunch of dog people.
Okay, we're going to do a Ray appreciation stream one of these days. Actually, that's probably going to be my fucking birthday, which comes on a fucking Monday, and it's just like, hey, you don't get to have cake. You have to put up with Ray. Fuck!
I will bring all the cake.
Anyways, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely night. And remember, keep your pimp hand strong.
What?
Exactly. Say goodbye.
Bye, guys.